Hello everyone. Today we will learn how to write easy scrolling functionality using Appium for Android. This is the code I have written for this functionality, for scrolling functionality. I have used here two kind of scrolling. One is for vertical scroll and another one is horizontal scrolling. Okay. So let's start. Okay. So I am here using Android UI Automator for scrolling. Okay. So using Android UI Automator, we can perform vertical scroll, we can perform horizontal scroll also very easily. We don't have to bother about the screen size or the layout size, nothing. Okay. And also we don't have to worry about that. Okay, we'll scroll and we have to wait, we have to search that particular stick is available in that particular position or not. Based on that, we don't have to worry about this kind of thing. So the thing we have to write using, if we use touch action, we have to check all of those things by our own. If we are using Android UI Automator, we don't have to worry about those kind of thing. So when we are using Android UI Automator, we have to write two kind of thing. We have to use two things. One is UI scrollable, another one is UI selector. What is UI scrollable and what is UI selector? If we can go to Android documentation, we can check that UI scrollable is a UI collection and provide the support for searching items in scrollable layout elements. If there is a scrollable layout is available in the application, inside that application, if we have to search anything, so we can use UI scrollable. When we are creating the object for this UI scrollable, so when we are calling the public constructor, we have to pass the UI selector parameter as a parameter. Okay. And what is UI selector? UI selector is specifies the element in a layout hierarchy for test to target filter by properties. Okay. So whatever the elements are available in a layout hierarchy, those are called as a UI selector. We can call as a UI selector. And how we can identify those elements? Using text value, content description, class name, resource ID, using those things. And also there is a state information is also there. State information means that it is scrollable or not, it is focusable or not, it is enable or not. Okay. So how we can write the scrollable method? So we have to create an object of UI scrollable. We have checked in the document that when we are creating an object UI scrollable, we are calling the public constructor. We have to pass the UI selector object as a parameter. So that's why I am creating a UI selector. Okay. I have taken a dump of the application. This is the application. This is a Skyscanner application. If you can check, there is a scroll view. This is the scroll view. You can check that is a red border is there in the application. So what I am checking, that inside that view we have to perform the scroll. So I am checking that particular scroll view is scrollable or not. This is a scrollable view. Okay, perfect. So that's why I am checking that all the elements I have already shown you that in the layered hierarchy, that is UI scrollable, and using that UI selector, we are checking that selector is scrollable or not. Okay. So from where I am getting this method, if you can go in the Android documentation of UI selector, you can see here it is. Okay, there is a method is available. Okay, that's this is just, we can check that is it scrollable or not, that thing. Okay, so that's why based on that one I am checking this one. Okay, so I am getting that is a scrollable view. After that, what I am performing, that inside that scroll view, using this one we get that is a scrollable view. After that, we have to perform the scroll inside that one. How we can perform that one? We have to check that inside that scroll view, we need a particular element. Till that we have to perform the scroll. If we can scroll up here, I am finding here October. Till October I will perform the scroll. Okay. If I am taking the dump here, this is October. So October, this is October. Okay, the text is October, and this is inside the scroll view. We can check, this is a scroll view, and inside that there is a linear layout hierarchy is there. So this is a UI selector. Okay, that UI selector is having text October. Okay, using that we will perform the scroll. So that's why I am using scroll into view. Okay, if you can go to Android developer documentation, there is so many methods are there. Using that we can search anything. Okay, this is for search. We can scroll backward, we can go forward, we can control the scrolling also, and this is scroll into view. And if there is inside that scroll, we are based on the UI selector, we will perform the scroll. Okay, what this method will do: perform a scroll forward action to move through the scrollable layout element until a visible item that matches the selector is found. Okay, so our selector, that selector having a text named October, till that it will search. Understand, there is so many methods are there. Using UI object also we can found, you guys can check. If you have any question, just comment on this video, I'll try to answer that one. Okay, and inside that UI selector, based on the text, here I am using scrollable and here I am using text. So if you can go to here you can check that UI scrollable is having a method text. So what it will do, set a search criteria to match the visible text displayed in this widget. For that particular widget, there is a text label, is they are taking the text. Okay, whatever text is visible. So that's why based on this one I have written this one. Okay, so let's try to perform this one. You guys can see that it is performing the scroll. Okay, after that it will do the horizontal scroll. I'll coming to this part. Okay, how I have written this horizontal scroll part. Okay, so many of us has a we don't have good idea on that one, how we can perform the horizontal scroll. Okay, and in new generation application, so many areas developers are using the horizontal scrolling also. Okay, here also same, I have checked that UI scrollable. We are try to find that is a scrollable view is available. Okay, inside that same thing I have written the new UI selector. We are creating an object of that one. How we are creating? We are using the resource ID and also we are checking the scrollable is true or not. This is very important actually for scrolling. Sometimes what I have seen that for any view, that is a scroll view, it is a scroll view, but the scrolling thing scroll is not enabled. If we write that, if you try to scroll on this view, it will not work. Okay, we have already taken the dump. If we check here, no, not here, inside that view. Okay, this is the view. In this view, the red border you can see, we can perform the scroll. You can see that is the scroll view, that is true, and the resource ID is this one. So that's why I have given that what is the scrollable view? This is the scrollable view. The scrollable view having a resource ID this one, and that scrollable is true. But by default it is try to perform the vertical scroll. This is a horizontal scroll we have to do. So that's why I have said that this is a horizontal list. Okay, this is a horizontal list. Okay, I can show you, you can see in the documentation this is. Okay, so using the horizontal we can set the direction of swipe to be horizontal when performing the scroll action. Okay, so that's why I am setting this one as a horizontal list. So based on your view you can set this kind of configuration. This is actually a configuration. We are telling that, we are telling Android UI Automator that this the view we want to perform the scroll in this view. This is a horizontal. We want to perform the horizontal swipe, not the vertical swipe. Okay, after that same thing, scroll into view, and exactly same whatever we have written here. Inside that view a UI selector having a text. The text is named as a quick gateways. Okay, I can show you if we launch the application. If we perform the horizontal scroll, in the last there is a quick gateways is available. Okay, let's run this code. Vertical scroll done. Now it will perform horizontal scroll. After that it clicks on that one. Okay, so I think this is very easy to write this kind of big string. It looks like a very long string, okay, but it is very easy, and just go by the documentation how they are performing. So what we have learned here, first we have to find that scrollable view, then we have to set that scrollable view. Okay, this is my scrollable view. Based on that scrollable view, we can look into that view, we can go into that view, inside that view, and based on that, using the UI scrollable text, if you don't have text, you can use resource ID, you can use description. If you don't have the proper description, sometimes the description or the text is coming as a dynamic one, so in that case we can use regex. If you can go, also resource ID, sometimes we have seen in the current applications, so resource ID is also coming dynamically, so based on that we can use the regex. If you have, you can create a regex, you can use package name. Okay, so many things are available. Based on that we can write this string, we can create this string. Okay, if you need any help to write this string, just comment on this video, otherwise you can post in my Facebook page. You can get the Facebook page link in the description. Okay, so thank you. This is how we can write vertical and horizontal scroll using Appium for Android. Okay, thank you everyone.